I gotta put my own version of that in. Yeah. Welcome back to the Turf District for episode 105. Yeah, okay. I didn't do any writing today, so today it's all just off the cuff as we talk about,
Bye week.
Bye week. Bye week. The only way that we won't lose a game recently. Actually, it doesn't matter. We're just going to get objectionable conducts all week anyway. So, yeah, exactly. Our coach is going to get fined for something, I'm sure. Just for saying so. And still not get a penalty. Anyway, welcome to the Turf District. Thank you again for joining us. As always, make sure you follow us on Facebook and Twitter and Instagram, of course, because Kayla is getting all those lovely pictures on there. That's wonderful. And we are, I would say, very, very short term away from that website, eskempire.ca, going online. So thank you again for joining us for this. I do want to say off the top, congrats again to Coach Vic, and I am so glad that he was able to stop by and hang out with me in the Turf District for a while, and definitely get some. He got his helmet that he won, but then he was also able to just shed some light for me as far as coaching, as far as what it's like even at the minor football levels coming up to the professional level. So we're definitely going to be talking about that in the show this week, just a tad. Exactly. And yes, Joel, there is a website that is on its way, and it should be done fairly soon. We will thank all the appropriate people as that comes around, but it's just about ready to go, and Kayla, the web mistress, will be taking that over. So speaking of all of our other team members, I don't want to talk the whole time. All right, here we go. Yes, I'm a attention whore. Yeah, all right, there we go. Right over here, super fan Mike. Ooh, look at that. That's impressive. See, look at it. People said BS, you don't. I mean, come on. Yeah, I don't. Come on. It's like everybody knows me or something. Shut up, Andrew.
Yeah, exactly.
You're not shy. How you doing, super fan?
I've had a little bit of therapy.
Good.
A couple of glasses of it, so that's good.
Excellent. Yeah, that's good. Yeah. Oh, getting sweet sweater, looking casual.
Yeah.
Nice hoodie, super fan.
That's thank wonderful.
You. Yeah, cheers. All right, well, we've had a little bit of time to recover, and I know we're going to divulge more into it on the podcast, but give me your initial, the first thing that comes to your mind when you talk about the game between the Eskimos and the Argos.
Do I have to?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because I asked you, so start talking. No.
That's your job.
Right.
It was certainly disappointing.
Joel starts to cry.
Yeah, just single tear.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
It was a pretty disappointing day in general.
Everything?
Yeah. There were certainly some positives in there, but it's the negatives just really outweighed the positives, and it just felt like, what is it going to take for this team to turn it around? I'm hoping this bye week is going to give them a chance to get things out of the system, reset the whole thing, and
learn
come
how
back.
To tackle.
Well, that'd be good. There's not people to tackle in practice, so
learn how to shut their mouth. Any of those things.
Shutting their mouth would be good.
They have a whole week to learn this.
Yeah, and with your mouth shut, don't resort to hand signals.
No, let's not do. Where's my flag? That's it.
Exactly. I know. So
you just got a 15-yard penalty.
Back.
That's right. Yeah.
15 yards.
Oh my goodness. Yeah.
Again, there were some positives in there, but it was just very disappointing. I've heard a lot of people talking about the refereeing over the last couple of games, especially. It certainly was not one of their better outings again. I'm sure Bud Steen will be talking on Gregor's show again tomorrow about that. There's just so many to choose from. There was 5 or 6 egregious ones, I thought, that could have gone that way. But at the same time, if Kenny Ladler squeezes that ball early in the game,
does it change the outlook?
It changes a whole lot of things. If they scored on that drive.
Yeah. And we had the opportunity to capitalize twice early in the game.
Hugh makes that 46-yarder, 47-yarder, or we tackle on the run back. Either one.
What is this tackling you speak of? Yeah.
Hit him, trip him.
Yes.
Just get in his way,
Wrap
make him have to
arms
jump.
around and bring somebody
Whatever
down
it takes.
to field level.
Yeah,
This is
it
what
just-
I hear is what
yeah,
it is.
it's new.
Yeah, I know. My
It's just
10-year-old
there's so many
learning,
things
and
that
he's-
again we are on the verge. Things that were earlier in the season we were winning close games. Now we're losing those close games.
Yeah.
Um,
Coach Vic just said tripping is a penalty.
tripping is a
So,
penalty.
so there's no.
Well, only if you like sweep a leg. If you just fall down in front of the guy and he falls over you,
Yeah,
that's perfectly
Okay.
legal.
All right, all right.
Yes.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
That's right. Besides, I go to Coach Rick my rules, so
That's right.
he didn't have time to prep me for this interview.
That's
so
very true. Yeah, it's very true.
at any rate, a week off. I'm hoping it's going to be a lot better, and we're playing Winnipeg. So come on, boys. It's a Western team. We gotta win this one, and by at least 8.
Yeah, let's go over here. I appreciate that outlook, but sitting to your immediate left. Yeah, it's Web Mistress Kayla. Look, how are you? Oh my goodness, that's funny. How are you? Yep, that's appropriate. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, that good, eh? Yeah. Now you didn't get to watch the game until Sunday, actually.
Today.
Mm.
Today.
Surprise!
Wow. Yes. Surprise. We did still stink. Okay, one thing that jumps out to you, because I asked Mike that, well, I'll ask you that too.
Oh my gosh. If I say the reffing, will I be struck down?
No, but I.
Nope.
Yeah. Oh, Joel just said Mitchell was in. That could
I
be
know.
your one
I
thing.
totally was
And a
like
great catch.
2.
Okay.
2.
I mean, one big one.
And
One
actually,
big
this
one.
This is a good question, actually, because he had 2 catches for 90 yards.
Yep.
He was obviously on his game. Why aren't they going to him more?
I'm wondering if he has to rotate in with Van,
Right.
so that he wasn't in nearly as often, and maybe he just wasn't getting open the other times. I don't know.
Right.
Couldn't see the whole field, right? So
Right.
it's hard to say.
I saw him blocking a few times too, so he is
Yeah.
useful.
Oh,
That's
it's
good.
absolutely.
I can tell you
Absolutely
I can
useful.
tell you who I would sub him in for right now.
Who would that be?
That would be Duke Williams, who cannot shut his damn mouth. That's who I would sub him in for. Anyway, I'm a little frustrated.
A little bit.
Yep, I'm still having a right. Yes, I agree, Joel. That look needed to be a GIF, and I hope that Bill is on that for us.
Excellent.
Yeah,
GIF, sorry.
it's very good. That also needs to be a GIF.
No,
We're gonna
no.
have so many Empire GIFs. Okay, that looked bad. Okay, so
I look rather European.
Well, I am French.
That's
so-
true.
Yeah, that's
Wait,
very
wait.
true. All right, let's talk about something else just quickly to go around the table. The CFL came down with the player safety rules from last week. No padded hitting practices. And
Or games, apparently.
Oh, yeah, or game-
That's if you're an Eskimo.
Yes.
Yeah,
that's right.
Don't matter. Don't matter.
But if you are anyone else, it's you learn how to do that. The also part is that they are going to extend, increase the season to have 3 bye weeks for
21
every
weeks,
team.
yeah.
21 weeks. So, give me an idea of what you think of that, Kayla.
I just like it because it stretches out the season.
More football.
That's true. More football.
You can
That's
get
right.
a little breaks, but I mean, if the team's like and the players are on board, I don't really care. Doesn't
Yeah.
either way, I don't care. But yeah, it stretches out the season, so hopefully, I know everyone wants it. Oh, they better stretch into May or June, whatever. I don't really care.
Yeah.
Cold or not, I still go to the games. You just bring your sleeping bag and you're good to go. Warm, stay warm. But
Oh, and Joel is asking, do we want it moved earlier? I say yes.
I would think
I
so.
would like this Grey Cup to stay in the same
I mean,
spot.
people aren't probably old enough to remember that in the early 70s and prior, Grey Cup was always in December.
Right.
And it got moved up because the weather's
It gets nastier.
better
Yeah.
in late November than
Sure.
it is in early December.
sure.
But yeah, I agree. I think it should be moved up a week, especially when you have the ability to practice in the weather that's going to be nicer in late May than it's going to be in
Right.
early December.
Right.
So-
you guess, yeah.
One interesting, on average, an interesting thing is Justin Sorensen talked about that's one more week of no game checks with a third bye week.
I guess.
So an interesting way to work it because it's not like you can get a job for that 1 week kind of thing. So
Right.
it'll be a week where you're not earning any money. So certainly one way to look at it for sure. I like the idea, like Kayla said, of an extra week of football.
Yeah.
So now instead of is it June yet, it'll be is it late May yet?
Is it late? That's we have to start that.
That's right. Hashtag.
Is it late May yet?
Yes.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I think that's going to be great. As for the no contact during practice, I know a lot of players and former players seem to be really for it.
Yeah.
They figure that can help extend some of their careers. We have seen several injuries this year on the Eskimos that happen during practice.
Absolutely.
I mean, sometimes if it's an Achilles, it can happen.
It's gonna happen no matter
stepping
what,
the wrong
yeah.
way or a twist or whatever. But if that could have stopped us from having 1 or 2 extra injuries, who knows what that could have done for us this season. So I'll take it.
Yeah, absolutely. Swap that around. So yeah, as far as that is concerned, I think I'm all for it. I think the player safety is paramount, and as a parent, we're gonna have some other conversations about player safety. I'm aware, but as even as a parent of a player that's going in to tackle football. I like the idea that yes, they have to learn how to tackle, but by the time they're at a professional level, they should know how to tackle. Does not apply to our team at this moment, but they should know how to tackle. And so that part isn't as important as getting the game plan and running your plays and doing those types of things. So I actually like the idea of keeping it a little bit less contact in practice. Of course, in games, I'd like it to have contact. And I'm sure there's mixed on both, but you like how I worded that? Yeah, you're welcome, Superfan.
It's new.
Yeah, I know. Totally new. Yeah. All right. Well, we are going to have. It's just the three of us this week.
Yes.
It's
Not just.
some host.
It's the three of us this week.
It's the three of us this week. We have some hostful goodness for you on the show this week, and I hope you guys will enjoy that. We will break down this game a little bit farther.
We'll just break down.
That too. Yeah. There will be tears. Yeah. Exactly.
Awesome.
Nothing that a good gin can't fix.
There is nothing.
Life juice.
That's right.
Mm-hmm. All right, we will go over that. We will go over some of the other games in the league, which also had some questionable moments to talk about. And of course, we will talk about our our pick'ems for this week. Cold gin. Of course it's cold gin. Come on, Thomas. Oh, it's always cold gin. But yes.
You know it'll always win.
Exactly. We will be. We'll break down the other games. We'll do our pick'ems for the coming week, and we're actually joined by Kevin. I totally forgot his name at this McDonald. There you go, Kevin McDonald. Boy, that's bad. Yeah, Kevin McDonald, who is the Vice President of Football Operations and Player Safety for the CFL, to talk about the new flag tournament that is starting in Edmonton this coming Saturday at Commonwealth Stadium. Players aged 10 and 11 of all genders are welcome, and everybody is going to be playing in a tournament there. The winner of that tournament is actually going to get to go to the Grey Cup to play in a tournament there, and the winner of that tournament is going to be going to the Pro Bowl to play in the Flag Championship. So he's going to tell us more about that program, kind of where that got started, and of course set us up for that on this coming Saturday. So make sure you check out the show. It'll be out on Wednesday, as always, I hope. Anyway, we'll keep you we'll keep you updated on the website as much as we can, and of course we will be all over our Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, all those things. So make sure you join us there. Have a wonderful week, bye week, I guess, and we will absolutely talk to you on Wednesday.